Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel, Coffee Time with Grandpa. I'm Grandpa, and I want to welcome everyone. Everyone is welcome here to my channel. I try posting on a regular basis now, more on the long form than the short form, because I think I've created enough short forms to steer you towards my main channel, which is this one right here, Coffee Time with Grandpa. Um, Let me reintroduce myself. I live in rural Nebraska, and I live a very simple, a very pagan lifestyle here in Nebraska. And my whole world is surrounded by paganism and how to live a simple, cluttered free life where I can be happy and be most joyous in being alive and being a spiritual person. My channel is a spiritual channel, and we talk a lot about spirituality and how to grow our spirit to make it a higher vibration to where you can go through the transition of the old world to the new world. Which is going, it's an ongoing process right now. It has been ongoing for several years now. And we're right smack in the middle of this transition from the old world, the old negative world, to the new world that we're going to be living in, which is going to be a much better world, a peaceful world, a world of joy and happiness. So you have to raise your vibrations. Always remember that in the background of your mind. Now, paganism, a lot of people might be confused because I come from a Christian background, and it took me 70 years to get here, but uh, I ended up in the world of paganism, because the more I read about paganism and what it truly was, the more interesting I got in the subject matter. I mean, I am so much into uh, uh, so many aspects of paganism, living in nature, observing nature to guide your own life, living a very simplistic life to where you're not distracted by the modern world. Uh, Paganism is not for everyone, believe me, because a lot of people have been absorbed into this old earthly world of modern conveniences, and they kind of lost touch with their inner selves and their inner spirits. And this is what I am all about. I am here to help a lot of people uh, understand paganism a little bit better. Try to understand that there is a better way, a better path of living than just living the typical 9 to 5 grind in the city, in the concrete jungle, and just living out your daily life in misery. Okay, this is not what your soul was intended to be. Your soul was intended to occupy this body that you're in and to live a good life, a happy life, a good moral life, a good spiritual life, a good loving life, and I can go on and on. But paganism and spirituality, they go hand in hand with each other. Living with nature, not against it. Okay, and basically what that is you live, your heart is always close to nature, your mind is always close to nature, and you look at nature for guidance, sort of like in your spirituality. You look for guidance to help you get along. um, I have been most happy in my life when I was in the natural world, okay, and out of the city. I've spent many, many years living in big cities, and oh my goodness, the difference between that and the way I live now is like night and day. It's just so different. And I was not happy. I was always seeking out that next best job to bring me in more money so I can buy more materialistic things, sort of like keeping up with the Joneses all the time. That was my mission in life. I lived for that next paycheck, see what I could buy next. That's the way it was. And I lost touch with my spirit inner self that way. I no longer started thinking of self as an individual spiritual person, but as a greedy little bastard that wanted more, more, more. And if you're in that rut, it's time to get out of it. It's time to reevaluate your life and what is really important in life, especially when you're young, because when you're young, you don't think about things like this. But when you're old, you think about it, and guess what? It's too late by then. You need to change your life for the better when you're young and grow on this planet with happiness and joy in your soul. That is the only way to live. So you can be happy, so you can have a family, so you can be that wise person that gives out knowledge to people that really need to hear your message. And that's why I'm here. Living a simple life is always the better route to go. Living in a city is so horrible these days because your mindset is so different from city folks and country folk. They're two different realms, two different worlds. And the one offers you, yeah, a lot of money, but it also offers you a lot of stress and pain along with it. I would rather live with not a dime to my name, but have a little plot of land somewhere and grow my own food, do my own canning, and living my own life in a poor state of mind when it comes to materialistic things. Okay, life changes always need to change. When you're in a city life dwelling situation, you need to reevaluate yourself. Is this what I really, really want? Or do I want something deeper in life? Paganism offers you that. Paganism is such a simplistic, easy way to go because there really are no rules and regulations in paganism. You do whatever feels right to you to do. No judgments, no damnations, none of that stuff, no rules. You're a free spirit. You do what you want and you live your life the way you want to. Uh, a lot of times, leaving worldly goods behind is the best thing that could ever happen to you. Simplifying your life, downsizing your life, starting a whole new life over again in the country somewhere away from civilization. There you will get recharged and you will get re energized to where you'll be able to follow the path that you were meant to be on. Let's state the facts like they are. Nobody can ever be happy uh, with the challenges that this world throws at you unless you're living a pagan life because you know how to handle situations. You have that mindset of living a pagan life. You might be a pagan and you don't even realize it because if you yearn for being in nature, if being in the woods revitalizes all your sensations and you see the world as a beautiful and happy place that it can be and will be if you're in paganism, you get that peace of mind, that joy in life. Mankind needs to slow down. They are moving along way too fast, and in the meantime, they're leaving all the important things behind, and they're living a life of fakeness. They're living a life of selfishness. They don't care about nobody else. I am describing to you the way the world really is today. Nobody cares about their neighbor anymore. They've thrown Christianity down the way, they've gotten rid of it with its controlling aspects, and they are seeking a better faith, a faith in nature that will bring you peace. Always remember that. This is a channel, my channel, that I try to bring you the words of wisdom from an elderly person that has lived his life and is spending his last days, hours, weeks, years, whatever it might be, to bring you closer to your inner spiritual life and showing you the path to go by. And believe me, if you stick with me and subscribe to this channel because it's free. Always leave a comment if you have a prayer request and you're needing me to pray for you. I pray for the world and I pray for everybody in it. I show no favorites. I want everybody to live a happy, balanced life, the best life they could live. And this is the mission of my channel. Help me spread this message to people by sharing this channel, by liking and commenting, and all the other things that you can do to help me grow. Because this is a channel that is not monetized. I don't plan on ever being monetized. And if it happens that I do get monetized, I will donate my money to the nearest charity that I could give my money to that has to do with paganism and spreading the message of paganism, because it's a good message. It's a good message to spread to the world. Peace, love, and joy, and harmony, not war, selfishness, and hatred, which is now being spread rapidly, and I have to combat it by increasing my presence on the internet. I am sending love always, blessings to every household out there, blessings to everybody that is going through hard times. My message comes from my heart, and I pray that you will have a great week. Stay tuned because I will be posting regularly now more. I'm kind of weaning myself off of these short videos that I posted. I'll still post a few of them every now and then, but my main channel will be this channel, Coffee Time with Grandpa, and this is where you can find me. So find me, subscribe to me so you get my updates every day, every week, every hour, whenever the mood strikes, I will post a new video. Hope you join me in our large pagan community that I'm establishing. I also remember you are loved. You will always be loved. Blessed be. And guess what? See you next time. Bye-bye.